Esther. I'm the owner of my sister's closet. Here's where it all began. June 5th, 1982. Original sign, and this was my original store, 1,000 square feet, and it's cold out, and we're gonna walk down now to where I am right now. So come on with me. 15 years later, my sister's closet, 3,000 square feet. 8 years ago, I took next door, and now I have 6,000 square feet, located in the northwest side of Chicago, in a struggling downtown area. Come on inside. Hi, welcome. You're inside my home away from home. 1982, my sister and I were in the process of having to clean out our childhood home. Both our parents passed away within a year of each other, and they were living in the apartment that we had grown up in. My uncle owned the building and wanted us out as quickly as possible, so began our journey of cleaning out my parents' home, which was our childhood home, the only home that I had ever lived in. It was an apartment in Chicago. So every Tuesday, my sister and I would go to the apartment and heal our souls, and at the same time pack up cartons of things that we were going to bring to another resale store. At the end, which was a couple of months sharing memories together, my sister looked up at me. We had 80 cartons sitting in front of us, and my sister looked up at me and said, "We have enough to open up our own store." I thought, absolutely not. And I was at the time a single mom with 2 children. I had been widowed also the year before, and was working part-time teaching, and there was no way I was going to go into a venture like this. But here I am, 38 years later, obviously. Me being the younger sister, always doing what my older sister wanted to do, I just dove in also. So we opened up, as I showed you, down the street, and this has become a huge part of my life for the past 38 years. My children grew up behind the counter, and now my grandchildren are growing up behind the same counter. My daughter now works here. This place is definitely my home away from home. It is a member of our family. Through the years, I did remarry, brought 2 more children into our family. We are a family of 4, but this is the 5th child. And it is where I spend probably, unfortunately, most of my time, especially in these days. What I love about this store is that my customers, my employees, are also part of a huge extended family. My employees run in age from the ages of 21 to 83. I'm 70 and still working full-time. They are a big part of what's keeping my sister's closet going. My daughter is one of the employees now and does a lot of the technical stuff, runs our computers that are in the store now. Which brings us to my very dear friend Caroline, who is doing this video for me. She offered to do this out of the goodness in her heart. And a story that she shares is, she's a grown lady now, graduated college, but she used to come in with her mom, and her mom would pick out all these dresses for her. And I think that is one of the things that makes my sister's closet so special. People come here to get in touch with their past. Where can you go? I know that I cannot go anywhere that's still in business with the same people behind the counter from when I was a little girl. My daughter, who's much younger than me, in her 40s, says the same thing. She can't go anywhere. Where you walk into the store, they knew you when you were born, or they knew you when you were a little girl, and you come here to get in touch with that past. You'll come here because maybe you shopped here with your grandma, who's no longer here anymore, but she's still here when people walk into this store. That's something that is so special about my sister's closet. If you're new to the store, you're not going to be new tomorrow. We'll do our best to know your name. I have the honor of serving 4 generations in one family, and that doesn't just happen once a year. It maybe happens once a week. And I am very privileged to be part of so many people's families. A lot of people shop resale because, truthfully, you can save a ton of money. You can buy your children things that you'd never be able to afford to do. Anything from games to clothing, which is what's so serious about what is happening now, is that people are not able to shop in stores like this, either because they are medically compromised or because, being in the city of Chicago, they right now have a stay-at-home order which says, please only shop for food or pharmacy. But on the other hand, they want small businesses like me to be open because they want the economy to keep going. But where does that leave the small businesses like me? So it's a very, very, very big problem. I wish that I could convey to you what is so special. I can't do it on a video. You got to be here to see what happens in this store and how important it is to so many people in this community. They say that I'm an anchor, which is kind of funny. How can my sister's closet be an anchor store? But I am. It's a depressed downtown, and I've been here for so many years. People count on me. They count on me for school donations and school events. People count on me to be open, to if they need something last minute. They always expect it of a small business to do that bigger step, which we do. And we'll do whatever we have to do. We will deliver. I delivered last weekend to somebody on her birthday that her daughter lives out of town. That's what's so great about what I get to do. It is a privilege to me because I'm living the American dream. When I grew up in the 50s, this was the American dream, a family-owned business where you got a counter and a cash register. And that's what makes it so great. I want to show you around the store. So should we take a look? Today is a day that we're having a sale. The store is 25% off. It's a Friday, which is normally a super busy day. If you want to look around their store, there's one person there. There's a few on that side. We can't get people into our store, and it is because of COVID. Nobody wants to go out, and I get it. I so understand. But the challenges for a small business like this, nobody's in the store, and we are doing everything. We are doing the curbside pickup. We're doing the Facebook Live. I invested money on a new website so that we could have people shop on our website. But nobody's doing that yet. It's new, and truthfully, my customers, I have a lot of older customers, they are not techies. They shop here because they want to come in here and have a good time and talk to my employees and to me to know that people care about them, and they're not getting that. And we're not getting them in the store. So the challenges are huge. And what I'm really concerned about is that we just went through the busiest time of the year for me every other year. September, October, November, December. Any retail person's going to tell you that. And then you build up a nest egg to get you through January, February, and March. No nest egg this year, that's for sure. My sales were down probably over 60% for December, which is just incredibly hard to deal with. That puts us where we really are now. These are the bins that people bring in. The labor is twice as much as what we did. People are bringing in used clothing. My customers want to know how careful I'm being. So we are cleaning the washrooms every time they're used. We only have half the dressing rooms open. We're cleaning them every single time they're used. They bring their bins in, we're cleaning the bins, and they wait here a certain amount of time before we go through them. It's just all a huge amount of work. I don't mind the work. I don't mind doing anything I have because I have got to keep this business open. My daughter is an important part of it now. She's working as hard as she can. She's not here because her kids are e-learning. So she literally brings the inventory home to her house and shows people on Facebook Live. We have left no stone unturned, and the challenges are huge. That's why I want to thank you so much for doing this, for at least even acknowledging the plight of small businesses and how huge it is for us. And these did this video, and why I am asking to possibly be lucky enough to get a grant from Barstools. I think Barstools is incredible. I never even heard, I gotta be honest with you, I never heard of Barstools now. And now we're talking about it even in the store. Just how great it is that somebody, I'm sure you started as a small business just like me. So you get it. You understand the passion of owning your own business and wanting to help others. So thank you.